Hey, ladies and gents, we are back with some. Yeah, I got reported. So there was two games. This one was last week, and then I got one. The next game is artillery game that was over the weekend. Uh, what I always find fascinating about I never get anything out of it. Of course, nobody ever actually, Wargaming doesn't actually send me a email saying, hey, we reported and all that kind of stuff. Because, like I said, I'm the most vanilla player in the game for the most part. So we are playing the Super Conk. I don't play a lot of tier 10s, but I was just screwing around. I was like, you know what, I haven't played this tank in a while, so let's take it out for a spin. Probably because I was getting shit matchmaking and I saw nothing but 10s for quite a bit of time, so I was like, yeah, I might as well play a tier 10 if it's going to be that way. So now I have two mediums headed this way, and yeah, for the most part, I know why both of them were pissed. One was more just luck, and this one was just kind of, hey, he's sitting in the same bush over and over again. Uh, we'll make the difference here. So we find the object. Somebody spots him. We'll put a couple shells in him. I get spotted for it. 277 gets behind the tree before I can get anything to do with it. However, so we can do any more damage to that object 140. So we get one more shot into him. And we're going to sit here and wait and see what happens. Object is not poking out. Ooh, 148 Patton. He's over somewhere. He's not quite there, but I'm thinking maybe the object for 140 might be back there behind that. Nope. See the little bit of dust that flew up here. So 277, come on, go around the corner. Nope. 140, he's running now. Go figure. See if we can get a shot into him before he gets away. There's one shot. I get, once again, lit. We're just pulled back here. There's the 48 Patton. He's going to run away. Somewhere in there. Yes. Nail the Patton as he's running away. We are sitting 2-1. Now, the whole, the whole cheating thing typically has to do with mods. For the most part, if you have an illegal mod, it'll give you an advantage over, something else here. So we're going to pull up here. So, FE 4201 fires at me. Of course he's slinging freaking premium rounds, because that's all those things ever do. I don't think I've ever seen anybody not shoot premium rounds out of that tank. Not that it's not already as good as it's going to get, right? So we're not going to get crap here. Those guys are moving that way. Alright, let's see if we can get a shot on the E3 here, if he's going to oblige. Ooh, not sure where that went to. I wasn't, completely aimed in the wrong position there. Alright, E3 back up, give me something to shoot at. We are sitting 3-2. Got the 48 Patton with me. There's a lot of stuff happening on this other flank here. We're going to move over there. Alright, we got a 277 covering as well on the E4, so not quite so big. What this thing was mostly, the claim was, is because I shot him without being spotted. Well, there is a general, I'll be honest, if you're sitting in the same spot over and over again, you're going to get blind shot, because I blind shot a lot of things, especially if I'm playing artillery or TDs, being in the support role. A lot of times I'll blind fire bushes. Sometimes it even kind of costs me, cost me not having a whole lot of shells at the end of the game here, because I will take the chance to blind shot. Oh, wow, 460 on the E100. I can't believe he just drove into that. Alright, come on, no lower plate. He's rolling through here. We're picking up some nice assisted damage. Can we get a shot in on his, there we go. Pick up the side of the E100. Oh, there's the 140 now. He's running. We are 5-5 here. Now I have a chance here, since he's off to the side. I might be able to pull down here and help with that T95, who is a beast. Hold down. I'm going to back up here, see if the 140 comes back. I have a couple baddies up on the hill. But if I can cross this little bit of opening here, we're going to be able to get through here. Now, shortly here's where we're going to run into the problem with the cat that had the problem with me. Let's see if we can get through here. There's the E3. The Moss is holding strong. I'm going to try to get around the corner here. So the 140, he's going that way. We're going to see if we can get in behind this T95. Ooh, there's the EBR. Thinking, oh, can I get a chance? Oh, never mind, I got spotted. We're going to back up. That's about the time. There he is. Alright, so there's one shot, and it goes to the far side. Unfortunately, he got my track. I do not have the repair kit up. Let's get you right there, Nidler. Put him, yeah, now he's going to sit there. That's about the time I saw the EBR run. Oh, we do a quick snapshot. Here comes the FV around the corner. Gives me 472, so we're going to get the back out of this quick enough and not have to deal with him. Because the 277 is paying attention here, so I'm going to keep the FV's attention, because he's sitting there just waiting for me to poke. Never mind. You're going to come around the corner. Progetto finishes him off from the far side. And we are sitting 8-6. Backing up here. The other side's pretty much wide open. We have nothing there. So this is where it got me into trouble right here. We're going to pull up. We're going to back into this here. He never spotted me last time, so I don't think he's got the greatest view range in the world. But we're going to go right about that. Yep, he was right about that. Go figure, right? That right there is the one that ended up getting me the, what do you want to call it? I'm turning you into World of Wargaming for cheating. Well, it's kind of not really even cheating. It's more along the lines of, you better not sit in the same bush here. So we're going to back up here. Can we get a shot on him? Never mind. He's toast. Oh, 430U. Never mind. Those guys are going to wreck him. We got an E3 here. Progetto 65. There's possibly the M48 Patton is over here as well. Now I'm a one-shot to just about everything. Yeah, I'm pretty much a one-shot to just about everything here. So we're going to roll, see what we can do here. 48 Patton goes. He finishes him off. There's the 48 Patton on the far side. He nails our 48 Patton. It's 12-8. Alright, so let's pull up in here. Can I get a no, 48 Patton's not going to pull out for me. So let's back up here. So what we're going to do is wait for it, because all I'm doing is, yep, there it is. And you notice the shell didn't kick up dirt. So he was right on the corner there for a penetration. So yeah, once again, not a cheating thing. That's just realizing the mechanics of the game. I was lit, and then of course you can see where the shell didn't kick up any dirt, so it didn't hit the ground. So we're going to back out of that. AMX-50B is finally dead, and I'm kind of hoping for help here, because I am a one-shot to that 48 Patton, and I do not want to be anywhere close if he decides to push me. And there's the Progetto. All right, Patton, back out of there. So the Progetto's finished off the Moss. We're gonna go this way. I'm thinking possibly he might go up the hill or something similar. Around the corner we go. And I get lit right there. Ooh, there's the Patton. Alright, oh, what are you going to do? I'm going to put a quick one in there. We're going to pick up some assisted damage on the deal. Alright guys, second game in the... I got reported again. This one I actually played on my son's new gaming computer. So the computer I run is an older, I think it's 8 years old. It has a Generation 2 i7, but it's got a GTX 650 graphics card. So I can't play really well on the I guess the HD. So it was kind of fun to play in this game, using his gaming computer to be able to play this game. So yeah, it looks so much better, and the sounds and the colors and the foliage, right? Never knew there was leaves in this game. All right, first shot off the bat, chat. Now this game was super tight, super fun. I always like games like this. This game ended up being right down to the end, seconds left, back and forth, all that kind of stuff. The problem with this fight will happen at the end of the game. This is one of the reasons why I got reported. Alright, so we got an Object 277 coming up. And we got an AX. Alright, so we're going to see if we can get him. He's going to be an issue at the top of this hill. So we're going to wait till he climbs up. And then we're going to smoke him in the side for 461. Now, got a little bit of fire off of him. Second shot here, we're going to move as always. Always looking for angles. Now, the Skoda is looking for help from the 277. And he's going to back out of there before I can get a shot on him, of course. However, the AX is on the other side. We have a T95, everything's pushed around the backside. And the Skoda gets finished off by the 277. It's not some tank you want to take on in a Skoda. It's just not here. So IS-3, he's going to push in. We're not going to take that chance or that shot. However, we have an AX here. AX is playing it pretty well. He's looking at the T95, I believe, and he's backing up here. So we are down 1-3 off the bat, and we have the T54 Mod 1. Now the E100 is in an interesting position, mostly because they do have some TDs on the other side. So we pick up the T54 Mod 1, who's putting shells inside the E100. You usually don't want to side scrape with all those tank destroyers sitting on that ridge back there. Yeah. So we're going to back up here, and we're going to try to get this T-54 knocked out, because he is doing a lot of the spotting here for those TDs in the back. So 54 Mod 1's pushed up on the T-44, still nailing the E-100. I'm not sure if the E-100, once again, is aware of the fact that he is not in a very good position. So put another shell into the 54 Mod 1, and we are down, or up 4-3. But we're about ready to lose our heavy, who 53-55 finishes off the T-44. There's 54 Mod 1, there's Strev, that's what I was talking about on the back corner. We're going to bomb the shit out of that here shortly anyway. Alright, let's get the Action AX knocked out here, because that guy right there is the hero of the game, the guy in the Centurion AX right there. Yeah, we're going to come on, AX, give me your... Alright, we get a nice shot into him for 425. Back him off there. So now these guys have pushed up. There we go. Now they've picked up the Strev. And of course the ISU 152K. So we got, at least for sure, there's a Stritzwagen on top of that hill. There's the AX here. Let's see if we can get him knocked out. One less gun in the game here, since we own a good chunk of the map. However, this doesn't necessarily mean it's good either. We're going to... Okay, so they knocked out the AX. Alright, and we're going to adjust for that area right in there. And we're going to drop it, because there's going to be probably, like I said, an STRV up there somewhere. I think I did hit him for like 350 or something like that. I think something like that is what it was. I ended up with 47-34 out of the game by the time I got done. Enough for a bunch of medals and 9 bonds. For all the epic medals and shit. So we're going to roll this way. So we have not much going on to the south, or to say the 1-2 line here. So let's see if we can knock out the IS-3. Nothing showing there. Back up to the top. Alright, so he could possibly be right about... Ooh, never mind. Oh, we got baddies right here. So we're going to see if we can nail the charioteer. He's getting pokey with everybody there. And come on, there we go. He vanishes, but we do hit him for a fair amount of damage. So we have a Moshin on his way in. We have pretty much map control to the top, and we need to get out of here. So we have 6-7 right now. There is a Type 4. I'm sorry, a Type 5. And the Moshin there. So there's a lot of HP rolling. And of course a charioteer. So they finished off the IS-2. We need to get out of here. So we're going to look. There's the Strev. Alright, so they've found the Strev. Lorraine's moved up. He's got nailed a little bit here. And we finish off this STRV 1030. We are 8-8 all here. So they still have... This Type 5 is playing it pretty cheeky. He has got a shit ton of HP left. In fact, I think he's got all of it left. Yes, he's got 2,900 hit points left. So we're looking at the ISU 152K. Right now we're 8-9. I'm thinking, we got a pretty good chance of winning this game easily. Problem is, I can't give you any support there at this angle. So we're going to see if we can pick up the... No. Nothing on the ISU 152K. So we're on the move here. We have map control. Type 5 Heavy is getting real busy there. Bad Chat finishes off the T95, FV 4201. RD5 Heavy, yeah, I know where he's at, but there's not much I can do. Okay, so Centurion AX is the boss in this game. If you notice where he's at, he is simply lighting things, he's killing things, low health stuff. However, we are down 9-12. Let's move into position. Type 5 is busted through the bottom finally. And we have the IS-3 here. We're going to aim in on him. Centurion AX is working him. Type 5 finishes off our other artillery, so now it's a 2 on 6. So we're going to let that fly. Comes up short. Shit. Alright, so there's the Type 5. He is, and this is where it kind of gets hilarious. Alright, Centurion AX finishes him off here. We're down to a 5-2 game. Yeah, apparently he's upset. FE is. And the Charioteer moves up on the Centurion AX. So, yeah, I did a pretty good shot there on that Charioteer. I would say I think it was a little bit over 500 just for the splash damage, but I don't remember exactly off the top of my head. Alright, let's see if we can pick up the Charioteer. We're going to aim that way. And it is a 5 on 2. Nothing. So Centurion AX is going down. He picks up the Bat Chat, the BC here. Let's see if we can pick him up here before he gets undercover. I don't want to... No. I have only 10 shells left. There's a mostly full health Type 5, which is a lot of HP, even for an artillery piece. Centurion AX is playing it smart here. He's not exposing himself too much. He's not getting spotted. That's the other big thing. So here comes the hunky-dunky weird shit. This is what got me reported in this game. Alright. Centurion AX playing it smart. He's going to go check the bottom here, see if he can pick up the Charioteer, who's a one-shot. He's spotting for me as well. I'm just checking any angles as he goes, in case he does have anything coming up there behind him. And that's essentially what I'm doing here, is I'm watching behind him. I'm checking his back in case that Charioteer decides to pop. Alright. Somebody has gone to the base. We're going to move out of there. AX is going to move that way. I'm going to move for a better shot on base. Up we go. And we're going to aim toward the cap. Centurion AX is going to come around the top. He's hopefully going to give me some lights here. Never mind, he picks up the BC coming through. I got plenty of time, 1 minute. I can reload twice in that time. So we're just going to wait till he comes up here just a little bit higher. There we go. Picks up the BC 155. And they are 56 seconds on the cap. We're going to move into a little bit better position once again. A little better angle on the cap. So this is where it gets kind of... Not this shot, it's the next shot that ended up getting why I got reported. I was apparently a cock-sucking cheater because, you know, for real. Now, you saw in the Super Conk, it's kind of one of those things that you just assume, right? So Type 5, he's got 1,400, 1,500 health. We're going to lay a shot out there. We're going to reset him. We got 76 capture points, 262 damage. And we've reset the cap. I did end up with a defender in this game as well, as a high caliber. And the one where you kill artillery pieces with other artillery pieces. I don't remember what that was. I think I got a Confederate too. I think I hit 11 of the 15 tanks, something like that. There's the 53, 55. Now I'm not sure if it's this shot right here that provoked him. We're going to throw that out there. Of course it hits him, but does not kill him. So 369, that leaves him on just a little bit less than 90 hit points. And we're going to be looking here. So now our Centurion AX, he goes down, kills a Charioteer, and he's running for it. Which I don't blame him here. He's trying to make sure he doesn't get hit by artillery down there. And of course the 53, 55. So he's got 48 seconds to get back. I thought he was going back. Go back. Please. Please go back. I mean, I could take a shot here, possibly. And I'm past the point right now of being able to take a second shot. I'm hoping, I'm just praying with one tank on there, he has enough time to get back up there and give me a spot. Oh, never mind. 2 is on there, so we have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and we're gonna let it go. Oh, pick up the 53-55, and we make a blind shot there. So the Type 5 heavy, yes, we're gonna give him the help there. So when I killed the artillery, the AX actually was able to reset the Type 5 as well. So that's why you saw the full set. I got the 10-second reset. He got the full reset on the second shot. I think he ended up with a defender. No, he didn't. He did not end up with a defender. So the AX is down to 17%. So I'm not sure if it was that shot right there. Now there's a reason why I shoot. Typically on this one, people move either to the back of the circle so they don't get spotted. Gives them more view range, or like this guy does, moves to the front of circle, hoping that the bushes and the rocks will obscure him. Didn't work out either way for him. So that's why on something like this, where you're going to be like, all right, where is the guy possibly at? Depending on correlation to what other tanks might possibly spot him, the artillery went to the back of the circle, and that was clearly a entirely blind shot. That was nothing to do. That was total and absolute luck. All right. Now the Russian one hasn't been spotted, so he's here. He's got to be behind this rock somewhere. So we're gonna put a blind shot out there. There's the first one, and the Centurion AX. I got plenty of time, about 25 seconds at this point. Excuse me, for my reload, and then I'm gonna help him out to finish him. However, as AX comes up the pad, 212A is sitting right there. So 288, I got probably 150 some HP out of him. However, he's running. My reload is made. Can't risk it. So we're going to save the shot because he's on reload as well. So I have about 20 seconds here to make a play. Pick up the 212 as I'm coming down the hill. He did not spot me. The 212 did not. So we're going to sit right here. We're going to aim. And that's about the time the 212 is going to spot me as he comes around the corner. And we're going to make the nice shot. Finish him off. Yeah, so there you go, folks. That was, 47-34 was the damage done. And, 9 bonds. Oh, and I got reported for cheating. So there you go. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a good night.